So Ryan, a really interesting last weekend. It was one of those ones where people say a potential banana skin, but a fantastic Saturday and Sunday performance.
Yeah, we played pretty well. Played really well on Saturday, and then we it's a long trip there to Manchester and 5 o'clock game, and we a bit of a slow start in Manch, but to be expected. And then we just stayed in the fight, and our power play ended up taking over. But it was a tough game. Manchester played well. They made us work for it, and we were happy to get out of there with a win.
So now it's all guns blazing for the conference trophy, really. 2 games, and it's in the Clan's hands, isn't it?
Yeah, we got to win out here, and you got 2 games left here. It's been a long fight to get to this last weekend and stay in contention, but we managed to do it, so it's good.
It's at this stage where you start planning against potential opposition for the playoffs. It's looming now, but there's still so many options, isn't there?
Yeah, I think after last night here, you kind of get maybe a bit. You can kind of maybe see where you're going to finish, but there's just so many variables that can happen. I mean, Sheffield and Cardiff both have tremendously tough weekends ahead, and we got to make sure we take care of our business to secure at least 3rd and top of the conference, and that's our main focus. And then we'll see come Sunday where the playoff seedings lie.
Is there a particular team you would like to avoid now, given a choice? I mean, I know it's a hard one to kind of answer, but there's certain teams we've played better against, although this season Clan have beat everyone, haven't they?
Yeah, I don't think you want to match up against anybody. You're definitely not calling anyone out or trying to avoid anyone. At this stage of the year, it's going to come down to the teams that are the most prepared and they're ready to go and get the goaltending and the bounces and everything. We'll move on. It's such a short-term event, and you just got to make sure you put back-to-back games together. And teams that do that end up going through, and that'll be our focus. So we're not bothered at who we get. We just want to make sure that we're running well into playoffs.
Would it be fair to say, though, that Fife would be one that would at least titillate and interest the home and away crowds there? It's been interesting games. Fife have had some success against us recently, albeit with injuries. Would that be a particularly interesting rivalry to take us through to the playoffs?
Yeah, I think it'd be great for the league and great for both organizations. And it's 2 teams that are pretty evenly matched. We haven't played well in Fife, apart from the first game of the year. The last couple of games they caught us pretty shorthanded. I mean, they caught us pretty shorthanded, so they haven't seen the team we are right now for a while. So if that happens, then that's great, and we'd be excited to play them, and it should be a heck of 2 good games.
It was interesting just on the injuries front to see Matt Haywood returning there. Matt Haywood still looking okay, and how far away is Rick Jackman from making an appearance before the end of the season?
Yeah, Haywood's back. He felt pretty good. He got through the weekend. We got him. We didn't play him a ton, but he did get some good shifts in and some good minutes. Jacko tried coming back this week. He's probably another week at least away. He's got a broken foot, so it takes a little while to heal those up. But other than that, we're full strength. We have all imports going here, and that's kind of the goal. Hopefully, is take a full strength team into playoffs. We need everybody going for Braehead if we're going to be successful.
And with regards to next season, obviously it's that stage now where people are going to be asking you every time you bump into them, all the fans, what players, are you talking to players already about bringing them back? Are you looking at players next season? And of course for yourself, what are your plans for next season? Are you definitely coming back here, and are these discussions all underway?
Yeah, I signed a 2-year deal for me, and we're looking to build on what we have this year, and we are talking in the background, but we're by no means are we announcing anything. Basically our main focus right now, and as it always has been, is your British guys, getting your British guys on board. And there's a lot of talks going on behind the scenes, and then we kind of focus more towards the imports after that here. But there's definitely communication going on with the brass, and Gareth, I know, has talked to a few guys here, and but right now our main focus is just playing this season out and getting the playoff final weekend and winning that last trophy here, and that's our main focus. And then as soon as that season's done, then we kind of go pretty hard after our exit interviews and get a pretty good feel of where guys want to be and what they want to do, and go from there.
Is it at this point in the season where you start to look back on the team, and is there styles and ideas that you would like to put into play next season, or do you have set ideas for the playoffs, ways that you'd like to change this? Do those things start to kind of come into your mind now?
No, I think every year you grow a bit as an organization and as a group, and here we understand maybe what we had maybe last year and what we didn't have this year, and but at the same time we there's areas we're better in this year than we were last year. So it's just about kind of finding that tweak and finding what works and what works for the crowd and what works for this this organization here. And we want teams to come in or fans to come in and be entertained and enjoy watching our team here. And so there's a lot of little things that you can look to improve, but it just doesn't mean it's just going to automatically happen. There's a lot of work that goes behind the scenes to create that. But you learn from your mistakes like anything in life, and you learn from your success, and you try to build, and that's what we're doing here. Again, this year, we had a tough month in February. We had a pretty depleted lineup there for 3 weeks, and that hurt us, and that's out of our control. You can't do anything. You look back, you can't do anything. We played a couple really good games during that stretch and couldn't score, and then the reality in this league is it's a difference of, as we've seen, 1-2 points separates an unbelievable season from a dismal season, and our job right now is to get past that, which we've done. I think the guys now are playing with confidence, and we're riding high as opposed to maybe riding a bit lower that we have been the last couple of years. Maybe coming off didn't win the league last year, and it was you chased it all year and you don't win it. It's a blow. You got to pick yourself up, and for a short-term event like we did, and sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. Where this year I feel like guys are riding high, guys are confident, guys are having fun again playing hockey, and we want to take that kind of attitude into playoffs.
It's good to hear coming into a big weekend. Thank you, Ryan. Cheers. Thanks. There.